Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. Hope you all are good and safe at your home. I am your computer teacher for class 3. I am teaching from Ismailia Youth Services School for MGPS campus. Before starting lecture, I am giving you some instructions, so kindly follow these instructions carefully. So these are: be attentive and listen carefully. No disturbance during teaching. Listen carefully teaching with full attention. Don't involve in other activities during teaching. You have to sit along your required subject book and proper stationery box. Take a screenshot of each slide. So open your computer book. In previous class, you have learned which icon is this. In previous class, I have told you about some software application. So when you want to draw on computer, so which software you will use? You will use MS Paint. So in previous class, you have learned about how to draw a simple drawing. In this class, you will learn about some features, some advanced feature of MS Paint. So today we are going to start chapter number 2, that is more about paint. So topics of the day are: what is a MS Paint, select tool, moving and copying object, undo and redo command, rotate, flip a drawing, resize a drawing, skew a drawing, set drawing as a desktop background, zoom in and zoom out. First, I will tell you what is MS Paint. MS Paint is a very simple drawing program which you can use to draw, color and edit picture. So MS Paint is a software and we use this software to draw picture. You can also draw picture, color and edit with the help of MS Paint. So this is the Paint window. This is the screen of Paint window. When you open MS Paint, Paint window look like this. This is the MS Paint window. First, in previous class, you have learned about the parts of the Paint window. So we quickly revise what are the parts of the MS Paint window. This is the Paint button. Which button is this? This is the Paint button. In this button, you see option open, new, save and save as. This is the quick access toolbar at the top side. This bar is called a quick access toolbar. Quick access toolbar has a commonly used action like undo, redo command. This is the home tab. In the home tab is divided into different groups. You can see here home tab is divided into different groups: clipboard, image, tool, shapes and color. So in clipboard, you can see here there is cut, copy and paste option. In image group, there are resize, rotate and select tool option. Third one is third one is tool group. Tool group provides different tools like pencil tool, brush tool, razor tool. Next one is shape group. Shape group provide different shapes. You can insert different shapes through this group. And next one is color group. This you can color your picture from this color box. This is the drawing area. When you want to, this white space is called a drawing area. You can create your drawing in this space. So this is the MS Paint window. Parts of the Paint window are Paint, Paint button, Home tab, Quick Access toolbar, Color box, and Drawing area. Now we learn about the some advanced feature of Select tool. So we use Select tool to select a image or picture. To select a image. So this is the paint window. To select a image, first click on the home tab. In the home tab, from the image group, click on select tool. You can see here the select tool is highlighted with orange color. So for select the picture, first click on select tool. When you click on the select tool, click on the drop down arrow. So this arrow provides different options like rectangular selection, freeform selection, select all. So select tool provide different options for selection. If you click on the rectangular selection, if you can see here there are different options. Freeform selection. If you click on the rectangular selection, so if you click on the rectangular selection, so the rectangular part of the image will be selected. And if you click on the freeform selection, this option, so irregular part of the diagram will be selected. You can see here irregular part of this image will be selected. And if you click on select all, so the whole image or whole picture will be selected. You can see here when I click on select all, so the whole picture is selected. So the next top command is moving and copying object. Moving and copying object. So we use moving and copying object for cut and paste and copy and paste. So first we will know what is cut and paste command. We can use the cut option to cut the selected object and then paste it to another part of the drawing. You can use the cut option to cut the selected object and then paste it into another part of the drawing. Selecting. So now we will know how to select the cut option. To cut the image, first click on home tab, then click on select tool. From the select tool, click on the first to cut the image. The first step is click on the select tool. Click on select tool, and the second step is select the area of the drawing where you want to cut. Second step is select the area of the drawing where you want to cut. If you want to cut this area, so second step is so you will select this area. When you select this area, so it will be highlighted with rectangular shape. Third step is click on the cut option. Click on the cut option. So when you click on the cut option, the picture will be cut like this. So you can see here, fourth step is click on the paste option. When you click on paste option, so you can see here the selected part is pasted in another place. And now you can see here selected part is still selected. Selected part is still selected, and you can move this part into your desired area. Next command is copy and paste option. The copy option is used to get a duplicate of the selected part of the drawing. copying and paste command. The copy option is used to get a duplicate of the selected part of the drawing. Copy and paste option, we use copy option to to get a duplicate of the selected part of a drawing. So the steps of copy and paste option are: first, click on the select tool. Step number 1 is click on select tool. Step number 2, select the drawing or a portion of the drawing. So which part you want to copy, you select this part. Third step is click on copy option, and fourth step is click the paste option. So you can see here, step number 5, a copy of the drawing selected is placed at the top left corner. You can see here, this I copy this image. So we, to get a duplicate copy, we use copy and paste command. Now we learn what are the keyboard shortcuts. Keyboard shortcuts are for copy. So the short key of copy is CTRL plus C, paste is CTRL plus V, cut command, short key of cut command is CTRL plus X, short command of undo command is CTRL plus Z, redo command, the short key of redo command is CTRL plus Y. These are the keyboard shortcut. Take a screenshot of this slide. Now we will know what is undo and redo command. Undo and redo button are available on the quick access toolbar at the left corner of the paint window. So undo and redo command is present on the quick access toolbar. This is the quick access toolbar. So you find undo and redo button on the quick access toolbar. This is the undo button and this is the redo button. We use undo button for forward and we use redo button for backward. Now I'm tell you in detail what is undo command. Undo command, it is used to reverse the last action performed. Undo command is used to reverse the last action performed. Okay, undo command, it is used to reverse the last action performed. So count how many stars are there. There are 3 stars. How many stars are there? 1, 2, 3. There are 3 stars. If I want to get again 2 stars, so I will click on the undo command. So it will backward the, so we use undo command to reverse the last action performed. So when I click on the undo command, I will get again 2 stars. Now we will know what is redo command. It is used to reverse the effect of the undo command. We use redo command to forward the action of. So you can see here how many stars are there. There are 2 stars. And when I click on the, if I want to get again 3 stars, so I click on the redo command. So I got again 3 stars. So we use redo command to forward the last action and we use undo command to backward the last action. Now we will know what is rotate, flip, or drawing. We use rotate command to we can use the rotate tool to change the angle of the whole or a selected part of the drawing. When you want to rotate your drawing or change the angle of the whole or selected part of the drawing, we use rotate option. So for the steps of rotate are: first step is click on the home tab, then click on the select tool. When you click, then click on the rotate tool. And when you click on the rotate tool, it provides different options like rotate right 90 degree, rotate left 90 degree, rotate 180 degree. So when you click on the right rotate 90 degree, so you can see here the picture will move to the right side, to the right by 90 degree. So we use rotate tool to rotate the picture. So you can see here this picture rotate to the right side by 90 degree. Now we will know what are the steps for resize the drawing. First, I'm telling you what is the resize the drawing. We can use the resize option to increase or decrease the size of drawing or a part of drawing. So we use the size option for increase or decrease the size of a drawing or a part of drawing. When you want to increase or decrease the size of a drawing, you use the resize option. So the steps for resize and skew dialog, the steps for resize option are to increase or decrease the size of the drawing. First click on the home tab. Step number 1 is click on the home tab. Second step is select the drawing. Second step is select the drawing. Third step is click the resize option. You can see here in the image group, you will select resize option. When you click on the resize option, the dialog box appears. So step number 5 is check on maintain aspect ratio. Step number 6 is check on pixel. Step number 7 is type new width or new height. Step number 8 is click on OK. So when you click on OK, the size of the image will be increased. You can see here the size of the image is increased. So we can increase or decrease image of the size by resize option. Now we will know what is skew option. The skew option twists the drawing in the horizontal or vertical direction. Skew option twists the drawing in the horizontal or vertical direction. Now I'm telling you what are the steps for skew or drawing. For skew or drawing, first click on the home tab. Step number 2 is select the drawing. When you click on the select, so the diagram will be selected like this. Step number 3 is click on resize option. Step number 4 is the resize and skew dialog box appear. You can see here when you click on the resize option, so the resize and skew dialog box appear. So step number 5 is if you want to move your image in horizontal direction, so write the number in horizontal box. And if you want to move your drawing in vertical direction, so write the number in vertical box. So I am move this image in horizontal direction, so I am writing number in horizontal box 30. And then step number 6 is click on OK. So you can see here when you click on OK, that image will be skew move in horizontal direction. Now we will know how to set a drawing as a desktop background. Now we will know how to set drawing as a desktop background. When you draw any picture or any image in MS Paint, so you do you know you can also set your drawing as a desktop background. So now I'm telling you what are the steps to set drawing as a desktop background. First, click on the paint button. When you click on the paint button, so paint button provide different options like new, open, save, save as. So in this option, you will choose set as desktop background. When you click on the set as desktop background, it provides three options: fill, tile, center. Number one is fill, number second is tile, number third is center. So when you click on the fill option used to fill the entire screen with the picture. Style option is used to tile the picture. Uh, Style option is used to repeat and fill the entire screen. Center option used to center the picture in the middle of the screen. So first I click on the fill option. So when I click on the fill option, you can see here this is the fill view. So the my diagram is set as a desktop background. So this is the fill option. And when I click second option is style option. Style option used to tile the picture so it repeat and fill the entire screen. So when I click on tile option, it repeats the picture like this. This is the tile view. You can also set your drawing in desktop background like this. Third option is center. When you click on the center, so the your image will be centered the picture in the middle of the your image will be present in the middle of the screen. So now I'm click on the center. So you can see here this is the center view. Image is set at the middle of the screen. Now we will know what are the steps for full screen view. So the steps for full screen view are, you can see here, this is the there is the tab, home tab, view tab. So when you click on the two, there is a home tab, view tab. So to zoom in and zoom out, click on the view tab. And you can also see here when you click on the view tab, there are different options. Zoom option, zoom, show or hide. Zoom option provide option zoom in, zoom out 100%. So to see the larger or smaller view of your image, you will click on zoom in and zoom out. We use zoom in, zoom out option to see larger view of your image or smaller view of image. So when you want to see larger view, you will click on zoom in, and when you want to see smaller view, so you click on zoom out. So these are two options. We use zoom in option to larger view and we use zoom out option to smaller view. First, I will click on the full screen. So when I click on the full screen, first click on the view tab, and view tab provide different groups: zoom, show or hide and display group. So in display group, click on the full screen. So when I click on the full screen, so the picture will appear in full screen. You can see here the picture will appear in full screen. Now I'm telling you what are the options, what is zoom and zoom out. I am telling you again what is zoom in and zoom out. You can use the zoom in and zoom in and the zoom out option to see a larger or smaller view of your image. So you can see here there is a tab, home tab, view tab. So to see a larger or to use the zoom and zoom out option, first click on the view tab. When you click on the view tab, it provides different group like zoom. zoom group, show or hide group, and display group. So when you click on the view tab for zoom in, for to see a larger view, first click on zoom in option. When I click on zoom in option, you can see here a larger view of image. So we use zoom in option to see a larger view of image. This is the zoom out option, and when I click on, we use zoom out option to see a smaller view of image. So when I click on zoom out option, you can see here a smaller view of image. And when I click on that 100%, it display a actual picture of image. You can also see here there is a zoom slider. From the zoom slider, you can also see larger or smaller view of your image. This is your home assignment. Take a screenshot of this slide. Do question number 1, fill in the blanks, and question number 2, write true or false in book page number 22 and 23. This is your home assignment. Take a screenshot of this slide. Also read all tricky terms and memory bites from book page number 22. So today I'm giving you only book work. I'm not giving any copy work. Take a screenshot of this slide. You will do only page number 22 and 23 in your book, and also read all tricky terms and memory bites from book page number 22. So I'm going to finish this class. We will meet in next class. Till then, take care. Allah Hafiz.